What's going on, everybody? Back for another video. Done quite a bit to the truck without doing a video, so I wanted to show some of the work I've done to it. First of all, I drove it home. It was about 30 minutes, just kind of going through the back roads. Took the time to clean up everything. The only thing I got left on here is the glue left over from when I had window tint on here. It had 5%. I snatched it all off. Found these old style floor mats. These might have come in an older model, but I've seen these before in these trucks. They're getting kind of hard to find. So I've been doing a lot to the truck. I found the correct transfer case shift knob. They don't make these anymore. I found this one on eBay a while back. Just looking for interior trim pieces. You know, and of course the seats are ripped on it. Anyway, I'll show you what I have done to the motor. Set this chair here, it's a little easier to get up on this thing. So, a lot different from last video I did. I put a new battery in it. I had to get another alternator for it. These here, you got one plug here, and then this is hardwired in. So if you have to replace the alternator on these trucks, you gotta splice the wires here, which I don't really like that, but it goes up here to your solenoid. So I found one in a truck that was wrecked and assumed it would work. I just took the alternator off with this on it. I don't have this attached right now. Put the Holley carburetor on it. It runs pretty good. It needs a little adjustment. This is a little too short to put a wing nut on here. This isn't exactly what I want anyway, but I did want this style breather. I wanted it to look like it was stock from the factory with a carburetor. Put new AC on it. Put new O-rings in it. I just need to put some oil in that and some Freon, and that should work. I don't know if I showed it or not, but you know, originally it would have had an air pump right here, and this is before I got it. But somebody put an aluminum bracket here and aluminum pulley to take place of it, and you just run the factory serpentine belt, and that started shaking really bad. So, and you see it's trying to jump off the teeth on here. So some people on the Ford groups I'm a part of on Facebook, they showed how you could just get a little shorter belt and bypass it altogether. So I took it off. And if you ever have to replace that belt and do what I did, this is the part number. I got it from O'Reilly's. So it's a little bit shorter. There's your measurements there. I love how easy these doors shut. So anyway, put another serpentine on it. Put this new 3-row all aluminum radiator. Even the sides are aluminum. I think that radiator alone was about $350 or $400. Put the HEI distributor in it. Got me some blue wires to match. I found this, I can't remember, this throttle cable bracket. I don't even know where I got the thing from. I think it was Amazon. It was just like a universal kit. I think I looked up Holley 650 carburetor and found it. I still had the fuel injection, what do you call it, throttle cable, but I will try to find one of the ones from the carbureted trucks and put on it. On this belt tensioner. That bolt down there, that's left hand threads, and we stripped it out trying to put this belt on, so I put a new one on. The cheap China one from O'Reilly's was like $85, and it didn't look right. Something here wasn't right. Got this one off of Rock Auto for $35. I'm trying to remember everything I did. Ran new, it was a fairly new heater coil, so I just flushed it out and I put new lines on it and do a little plumbing here to make all this work. Put a new thermostat housing on it and all those new hoses. I got the headers. Their paint's pretty well cooked on them. I'm not happy with this oil fill plug, or oil fill slash crankcase filter. I just stuck this one on for now. I don't have this hooked up. While I've got the headers on, I might just take a wire or something and kind of tie this off. It works, but this needs to be tied up better. Haven't figured out how to hook my cruise control back up, so I just zip tied this out of the way. There was so many wires on here, and I could delete a lot of them. I'm not 100% done yet. I need to do a little taping with the electrical tape, and I need some zip ties. I'm gonna like zip tie this up, clean it up a little bit. That is so less wires than what was on here. So you had the map sensor that was right there, that's gone. O2 sensor down there, that's gone. The wires for the fuel injection, that's gone. We clipped them and taped them up and put them in here. And I haven't got this attached like I want it yet, but that's basically how it's going to run. Oh man, there was so many things. The original coil wire, got rid of that. There was some stuff that was hooked up to some kind of vacuum system. All that stuff's gone. Like I said earlier, the air pump. The only thing we kept, there's a wire there, the one going across the top, and that wire loom that goes to the heater motor. There's a wire here going to the power steering, and I have no idea what that does unless it just throws the engine light, because there's no wind's whipping across that field. There's no light on the instrument panel that says anything about that. Anyway, got that hooked up. The fuel relay stopped working. I put a new one in it, and trying to find it here. There it is. So I put a new one in it. That didn't work, so I just ended up just jumping it for the time being. So if you cut the key on, the fuel pump's cut on, so you can't just cut the key on and leave it. I'll probably hook it up to a kill switch or something. That way, you know, hide it where only I know where it's at. But gotta figure out how to hook this up. I want this to look nice. Gotta try to make it look neat. But anyway, trying to find that wire that we used to jump it. You see it right now. Anyway, the only thing I don't have hooked up yet is this wire here, and I think this goes to the water temperature, because that's the only gauge that's not working. So I'm trying to think of anything else. I think we're good under here. But what I have left to do is just finish up that wiring. I don't even have a air filter in that breather. I'll at least get that painted up and get a filter in it. I think it looks so much better than them chrome ones with the exposed filter. But I'm trying to figure out how to set the timing on it. The factory specs say to set it to 10 degrees before top dead center. And when I made the 25 or 30 minute trip out here, because I got to go slow with it because my suspension's got some issues, so it got a death wobble really bad. But anyway, when I brought it here and cut it off, it wouldn't start back up. Acting like the battery was dead. Let it cool off, it starts right up. So with all the engine mods that's been done to it, I'm sure it has to be set to a different timing. So I set it to 8 and I had it running here maybe 15-20 minutes, just like kind of idling, and it barely started back up. So I need to mess with it some more. And when you go to cut it off, it acts like it wants to keep running. So I'm gonna try it now, see what it does. Hopefully it'll start right up. All the gauges working, but that temperature one. Everything's good here. I gotta hook the emergency brake up, but this muffler back is older, a couple years old, and that's brand new. So I'm gonna hook my track bar up. I don't have the bracket that goes right there. You can kind of see it from here, but worried about my front drive shaft fit with that header right there, because when you hold it up there, it's really close. Unless it's not the right drive shaft anyway. That's for a 250 and this is a 350 axle. I'm gonna cut it off, see if it does that thing again. No, didn't do it that time. But you cut it off, it acts like it wants to keep surging and cut back on again. So that's probably the last video I do to it, because I just want to tidy up the wiring and clean that breather up and paint it and get a wing nut for it, put a filter on it, and eventually try to find another one. There's a few odds and ends, but of course I got a lot of work to do to the truck, but that's for another video. This is just on the rebuilding the Ford 351 Windsor, and I had to calculate the totals, but it's on up there. But I'm still money ahead than you would be contacting like Jigs or Summit Racing or one of those companies and getting a rebuilt one. Biggest advantage to those is you can get a warranty with them. I'm kind of on my own on this truck. Yeah, that's probably the last one for at least for this series on this motor. I gotta get this AC going now, which shouldn't take long. Just need to put some oil and some Freon in it. I took the air box out of here. I wanted to get a air breather, that piece there, the snorkels on this side, and I could try to get it to go into the box and to the original location at that hole right there, so it actually pull in outside air instead of whatever temperature this engine compartment is. I'll try to find something. I think what I really like to get is one off of an early Fox body that was carbureted. It had a dual snorkel on it, and they went out into like some flex duct and went into the fenders and came out on both sides. And actually because that's the hole right there. This truck actually has one on this side too, so it's possible I could run it from this side around, but this one's not going to do it for me. I want to get another one. Anyway, I guess that's all I can say about this one. But I did a lot of work myself. I had a lot of help. I just thought about one other thing. Because it's carbureted and I have the fuel injection fuel pumps on it, I had to put a fuel pressure regulator on it, so you can see the part number. So everything's Holley. You got that, the carburetor. And what I did was everything is pretty much the same factory until you get to that fuel pressure, that fuel filter there. Then I ran a line coming from that going to there, and then see that RET, that's return, that goes down and back under there and goes back to the factory return line. And then the one coming off there on the left side, that goes into this Holley, see it's still holding pressure, this Holley fuel pressure gauge, and then comes around here and hooks into the carburetor. I'm gonna start it up one more time just so you can see that gauge working. But this stuff wasn't cheap, but at least I got what I wanted. Like I said, I think it was worth doing, as long as you do it the way you want to do it. Take your time. I would recommend it to anybody if you got the skill for it. I know there's a couple of things here I need to hook up to the carburetor, like this power brake hose. It goes, I'm not really sure where the thing goes to, but I gotta figure that out. And I've been told by several people to hook this up to the carburetor. That's one of them ports there. The guy that rebuilt it, he just plugged all the holes up with all these rubber caps just in case I wasn't going to use them. He already had them capped off, and if I did need it, just pull the cap off of it. So I'll play with the timing some more, try to get that right. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And I appreciate y'all sticking with me and watching it, all these videos. So have a good day.